Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, represented by Mr. Femi Pedro, the former Deputy Governor of Lagos State. The former Minister and our own very dear friend at Businessday, Dr. Mrs. Nika Akande, President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce. Awardees, CEOs present, our guests, ladies and gentlemen. My role this evening is a very brief one, and it's simply to offer a warm welcome to the 2016 Business Day Annual Banking Awards. The first in a series of these awards took place 5 years ago, and we were very deliberate then in starting this process to recognize and acknowledge the great work done by the banking and finance institutions and the ladies and gentlemen who lead them. We have, in the course of the years gone by, put in place a very rigorous process for the selection of award winners every year. This has been a very interesting year for Nigeria. And I think it's perhaps no news anymore to say that we are indeed passing through very difficult times. The interesting thing, though, is that they say that when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And so we believe that in the very difficult times that we're in, there are indeed lights that offer hope and inspiration not only for the industry and the rest of the economy, but indeed for all of Nigeria at a time like this. We are delighted in thanking our key partners for today's award, for believing in us and joining together with us to stage these recognitions. In the course of today, we will also, in addition to rewarding CEOs of banks, the best CEO, the best bank, will also be giving distinguished awards for long-term achievement and contribution to the banking industry. As I said earlier, we have in place a very credible process leading to the awards that will be given today. We have had in the last 6 years, as part of our business at Business Day, a research and intelligence unit which initially began to help feed content into the newspaper, but is increasingly also engaged in commercial research as well. And I believe that by the time we are done today, you will indeed take delight and pleasure in that which we do. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed my pleasure and privilege, and that of my colleagues at Business Day, to welcome you all very warmly to tonight's awards and dinner to recognize the great institutions and the great leaders who lead them in the banking industry. That said, let me hope that you will enjoy yourself, whether you are coming up to pick an award or whether you are here as a guest of our awardees, or indeed whether you are a friend of Businessday, that you will take the opportunity away from work very briefly to reignite old relationships, create new ones, in the hope that together we can continue to build this economy. Our hope is that Businessday will continue to promote and facilitate transparency in the industry, promote information disclosure to the investing public, and most importantly, engender healthy rivalry and competition in the banking sector. That said, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm probably already overstaying my welcome. Once again, I welcome you warmly. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Publisher. Please give him a round of applause as he makes his way to his seat. The role of every government in an economy is to provide the enabling environment for business to thrive, for services to be delivered, and profits to be made. And that is exactly the story of Lagos State, and which explains why people are drawn to Lagos State in droves. It's with great pleasure that I welcome a man whose task it is to continue to create the enabling environment for business to thrive, for security, and for investment to yield fruits. Help me welcome a special guest of honor, His Excellency Akinwumi Ambode, the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, here represented by His Excellency Femi Pedro, the former Deputy Governor of Lagos State.